Hi, Cancer. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. If this reading does not resonate at all for you, do not try to make it fit, and instead go watch your moon sign, your ascendant sign, and if you are born on the cusp of another sign, go watch that sign because those readings may resonate more for you at this time. Spirit, what is coming in for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know about at this time? Also, I do want to let you know that I don't do personal readings for the public at this time. If I ever start doing them, I will never contact you out of the blue and offer you a reading. First card out is the journey card. So taking a journey, it could be a physical journey or a mental journey. We go through many mental journeys in this lifetime. Marriage is a journey, a mental journey. Childhood is a mental journey. Old age is a mental journey. College is a mental journey. Marriage, having children, all of those are mental journeys. It could be that, or you could be actually taking a physical journey here. But also, journey can talk about someone coming towards you. So this could be someone else in your energy who's coming towards you. It could be a physical journey towards you or mental journey. So this is someone at a distance, either physical or mental distance. We did get imprisonment, someone feeling stuck here. It, it can talk about an actual physical imprisonment, like being in jail, but it doesn't have to be. It can just talk about a mental imprisonment or feeling stuck somewhere. Spirit, what else? What else for Cancer? Child. Child can be an actual physical child, or it can talk about something brand new happening. On the bottom of the deck, we see privileged lady. You could be the privileged lady. You could be dealing with the privileged lady. The bottom of the deck tells us either the overall energy of the reading, it can be something that we're not aware of, and it can also just be something that's important to the reading. So a privileged lady is in some way important to this reading. And if you do identify as a lady, but you don't identify as a privileged lady, this can talk about you going into privileged lady energy as well. Let's clarify these cards. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, help me clarify these cards for Cancer. Why is Journey here? Why is Journey here? We have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you've got someone here. I don't feel like this is your energy. I do feel like there's someone here that wants to come towards you and have an honest conversation with you. Aries energy with the Emperor. This is someone who's in Emperor energy. This is someone I feel like has been in that self-imposed imprisonment of the mind, or they've been stuck in some other kind of situation. But I feel like they're coming unstuck here. For most of you, I feel like this is a mental imprisonment that they've been under, where they've wanted to come towards you. They see you as the Queen of Cups, beautiful, intuitive, loving. You're someone who gives that full cup of love when you give love. And they see you in your natural Queen of Cups energy. But I feel like this is someone who has been feeling stuck, but I feel like they're getting that epiphany that they have to go and become this emperor. And disregard gender. You're coming out to them as this Queen of Cups, and they're coming out as an emperor, but that does not mean you have to be a woman and they have to be a man. This is just energy, and we all have we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. But this is someone who knows that they have to step up. They have to become this emperor. They have to take charge of this situation. I feel like they've had that epiphany that they have to do this. But I feel like they've been feeling stuck for a while now about doing so. But I feel like they're getting that epiphany that they need, that it's time to come towards you here. Spirit, why is the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords here? And the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords makes 9 swords. This is someone I feel like has been in that never-ending nightmare energy. sleepless, stressed, worried. Spirit, give me the Queen of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Why are they here? Ten of Wands. And the Justice card, Libra energy with the Justice card. Yeah, this is someone that, this has been a heavy burden for this person, because I feel like there's something they're doing. I feel like, for one thing, they've been getting some kind of karma here with the Justice, dealing with something that maybe wasn't fair on their side. And they've been carrying a heavy burden. And in order to come towards you, I feel like they've got to lay down some burdens in their life. For some of you, it could be, it could be anything. It could be another relationship. It could be a job. But there's some kind of heavy burden that they've been carrying around and not wanting to let it go. And knowing that they have to do it to come towards you here. Spirit, why is imprisonment here? But I do feel like they are. I feel like they're laying down the burdens now. They've had the epiphany that they need to do this. That until they do that, they're stuck in coming here towards you. Spirit, show me imprisonment. Tens are end in tarot. So I feel like it's coming to an end. That Eight of Swords energy. Spirit, show me imprisonment. The Knight of Wands. Yes. Yes, they're not imprisoned in the mind anymore. Look at that. Justice. I want to dig under Justice again. Page of Pentacles. Getting the plan. Getting that plan together here. Wanting to come in. For some of you, this could be a past person. They're trying to make something right. But what I feel like for most of you, whether this is a past person or it's not a past person, this is someone that is having to balance things out. There's something they have to let go of. There's some burdens they have to let go of. And I feel like they're making the plan and they're wanting to take action here towards you. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands takes brave, impulsive action. And I feel like that's where they're at. I feel like they have been imprisoned in the mind here, but they're coming up out of that. They're wanting to take action now. Spirit, show me the Knight of Wands. Why is it here? For some of you, you could have a child with this person. This could be a past person for some of you. If this is a past person, I definitely feel like there's something that wasn't fair that happened in the past. Spirit, show me Knight of Wands. Why is it here? Two of Swords. And the King of Wands. Masculine fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, this is someone that was feeling this Two of Swords, knowing that they needed to make the decision to do this, to come towards you, but they were feeling like they couldn't make the decision. But now they're in their King of Wands energy, and they're also in that Emperor. The Emperor is all for Kings of Wands. This is someone who is determined, no longer feeling like they can't make the decision. They have made the decision. They're going after what they want with the King of Wands. They could be very attracted to you, find you very attractive, but with this King of Wands, this is someone who is determined and going after what they want. You're getting them as a King of Wands, Knight of Wands here. There's a lot of attraction with this. Spirit, show me the Child. Why is Child here? Show me Child. Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. I want to dig a little bit deeper under that. Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's something that with this child, I mean, you could be a parent, it's very possible. But what I feel like with this child is there's something that you've been putting a lot of time, this could be this person that you put a lot of time, energy, resources. If you have a child with this person, but it doesn't even have to be that. I feel like something never progressed past the seven here. Something never bared fruit for you. Something that you put a lot of time, energy, resources into. And I feel like you walked away from it because of that. It wasn't ever going to be, you were trying to get to your 10 of Pentacles, having it all. And something never, you put the time, the energy, resources into it, but it never did bear fruit. And I feel like you walked away to go because it was no longer emotionally fulfilling you here. And I do feel like by doing that, you are bringing in success. For many of you, this could be something in your material world, though. It doesn't have to be about this person, but for some of you, I do feel like it could be. But I definitely feel like with whatever this is, so if this person, walked away from you, then this is probably something more to do with the material world for you. Because I feel like this is something you are walking away from here, that you put a lot of time, energy, and resources into going towards something brand new. And it's bringing in success with the Six of Wands. Spirit, show me Seven of Pentacles. Why is it here? And for some of you, I feel like it was this person. You put a lot of time, energy, resources into this person, and it did not, they didn't put the same amount of time, energy, resources back. And so it never came to fruition. Nothing big, major, whatever, ever came to fruition with them. Like it did not culminate into what you wanted, which was your Ten of Pentacles, having it all with this person. You might have thought they were going to be your Ten of Pentacles, but it never got there. Spirit, show me Seven of Pentacles. Why is it here? For many of you, I feel like this is something in your material world, though. Show me the Seven of Pentacles. Look at that, King of Pentacles. And the Hangman, Pisces energy with the Hangman. Dig a little deeper, the Magician. Yeah, I feel like this is tied to this person over here. This is someone now, remember, we saw them as King of the Emperor. The Emperor is all four kings in one. Then we saw them as the King of Wands, wanting to come towards you here. And now we see them as the King of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is someone who's been feeling stuck in something in their life. And I do feel like they've been trying to manifest a way back towards you. And this is someone that I feel like you put time, you put energy, you put resources into them, and it did not bear fruit. And I just feel like this person now wants to come in, be stable, reliable, wants to be that King of Pentacles with you and have the Ten of Pentacles. Let's get you an oracle card. They could have Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We saw him also as the King of Wands, masculine fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So they could have those, fire and earth in their chart for sure. It doesn't have to be. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. This King of Pentacles could be someone that you have a child with. But what I feel like now is that this is them wanting to come in and start brand new with you and be that reliable person that you needed, that you were wanting. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. And we have Lilith, reclaim your power. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the blue moon. You are ready. Make your masterpiece. Okay, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like the video.